Hello everybody, this is Lady Luna, and I'm going to be doing another video today about spirit's growth or spiritual growth and spirit's guidance on what's going on around us today and just for this whole year 2020. I have a series of videos I've been doing for spirit, like a spirit talk, and I'm going to be asked to do another one by spirit. There's something they want to say to you, and so I've been meaning to do this for a couple of 3 or 4 days now, and I've been so busy that finally I'm just going to do it. But I'm not sure what it is the Spirit wants to say. It's probably about what we're all going through spiritually, the spiritual growth, and what we are all going through as a world and the collective. And so I'm assuming that a lot of us will be spiritually growing and ascending through this ordeal, since a lot of us have so much time on our hands that we are experiencing more time to meditate, more time to go self-reflect, more time to do some deep self growth, finding more spiritual ways. And since the weather is getting nicer and warmer outside, I can see a lot of us getting out and connected with Mother Earth, as well as we all should do. That's where we ground ourselves and connect ourselves with our ancestors through Mother Earth and through the spirit realm as well. So alrighty, so let's see what Spirit has to say today. I have a nice idea what's going to happen. I'm just going to play it by ear. I did pull out 3 decks before I got started, and I'm going to assume that this is what Spirit wants me to do. So let's play by ear. Let's let Spirit talk and see what he has for guidance about what they have for guidance. Spirit doesn't have a sex. Whatever. Okay. All right, Blessed Spirit. It's for you, Blessed Spirit. What is it you want us to know, Blessed Spirit? I trust you. Help me see clearly, feel clearly, hear clearly, and know clearly the message you want us to give to the viewers, Blessed Spirit. Help me see clearly, hear clearly, and feel clearly, and know clearly the message you want the viewers to have who's watching this video, Blessed Spirit. Okay, Blessed Spirit, any type of guidance? Just too many. You guys, Blessed Spirit. And I'm going to have to shut off the video and go get that card that flew across my table. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I had to go to retrieve the cards that fell on the floor. We got Spider, okay, and we got the color black. Let's see what else. I think that came up with the last reading when we did a spirit talk. Anything else about the spirit you'd like to collective to know? What's going on around us in our spiritual path that we're going through? That's the truth too. The Twin Flames card came out. Some of you guys are. Not everybody is. But the Spider, the black, and anything else plus the spirit? Anything else plus the spirit that you'd like to talk? Clouds, shapes, and guardians. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm being told that we are all, and some of us who are spiritually growing, are all being surrounded by, a lot of us are working with angels, especially the archangels, and I know we all have a guardian angel. We all do, at least 1 or 2. I think some of you have 3, but that's neither here nor there. But some of you, I'm getting that there are angels, and it says guardian angels being around you. A lot of you will know what I'm talking about when I say this. There are some guardian angels around you. But we'll go through this in a minute. Let me see if there's anything else before I close this deck cards out. Wow, that's way too many. But that one fell out on its own, so I will keep that one. Another angel. I'm telling you, there's angels around us. Let's see what else we can get here. Okay, Blessed Spirit. Let me get these cards here. These are the butterfly cards for change and transformation. What should we expect this year? This coming soon, Blessed Spirit. Grief work. Anything else in Spirit that we need to know? Any change that we should be expecting coming up soon? Spiritual growth. Okay. And one more deck of cards. Blessed Spirit. Anything else in Spirit that you'd like them to know? Shape-shifting. You got the shape-shifting again. I'm being told right now things are not as they appear. Just being told that. Things are not as they appear around you in a situation in life in general. And believe me, this is about the situation we're all in right now. Things do not seem as they appear. And this is just for everybody. And as soon as I say that, whatever comes to your head, that is what Spirit is talking to you personally about, okay? One more card, Spirit. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Well, it wanted to come out, but it didn't. That one did. Oh, healing. Some of you guys are working on some type of geometry shapes. That was sacred geometry. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Sacred geometry. Something about sacred geometry. Again, this is not the cards. This is what's coming to my head as I'm doing this. Some of you are going to do some seriously spiritual growing in the summertime as well, which is coming up here soon. Serious healing and loving. Okay, guys. All right. So, the first card we got was a spider. And please know that when I see spiders, I know that they are very good creators. They weave. So when I think of spider, I think of the creation that they can create with their webs. And that reminds me of the universe and how the universe creates the cosmic plan for everybody. And I feel like this is definitely involving the universe, stepping in, making a plan. I know the situation we're all going through right now, we're just being asked to just stay calm. And again, don't feed fear into it, because fear is not a positive vibration. We want positive vibrations so we can stay positive. Our vibrations should stay raised, so that we can continue spiritually growing and ascending. Everybody's path is different, and everybody's divine purpose is different. But in the end, it's all about this one word. It's all about that. Love. Bringing love into the situation around the whole world, okay? And things are, the spirit world or the spirit realm or the universe or God or whoever you pray to and whatever you, or your higher self or higher source, whatever you call it, they're behind the scenes working, okay? They're working on every single one of us who is spiritually awakening and is open to receive. Those who do not want to walk this path will probably not be feeling this, but those who are walking the spiritual path, and if you're walking a spiritual path, you wouldn't be watching this video. You would be watching this video. So I would say you're definitely being guided by spirit. Know that spirit is weaving in and out through the cosmos, making plans for us. And right now, the first instructions is to remove the pessimism, remove the negative energy, remove the blackness around you, the toxic situations that are surrounding you. You need to remove those. In 2020, that's where we're supposed to be creating that. Remember, 2-0. 0 being the word creating, the beginning, planting a seed. 2 meaning harmony and balance and bringing things together in a partnership. And you need to get rid of the toxic relationships, the toxic situations. You need to get rid of the toxic addictions that anybody who's watching this or you know of is doing it. And it's because that's going to cause a negative vibration. And you want a high vibration. You need to get rid of that, because in 2020 being 2, you need to find the cleansing, the harmony, the balance, so that you can move on. This is the year to do it. And this is why we're being guided to remove this negativity. This is the very first card came out with a spider, okay? And that's a really, like I said, the spider is saying, we are back here working our part in the universe. The spirits, your guides are back there working for each and individually one of you. You have your own spirit team that you guys work with that follows you. And you are being, you're just being told, they're back there. We have angel cards here representing that you have angels around. A lot of you work with angels, and everybody has a guardian angel. Everybody does. They're with you, and they're trying to work around behind the scenes to get you through whatever it is we're going through. The other group of people that is spiritually growing has found each other, and this year is the biggest year for it. And there are still some that are still working. It's called I got the flame card. This to me is a twin flame. This is also about lighting the torch and acknowledging and getting clarity over a situation, over the truths, being told what we're supposed to be doing, being knowing what's right and what's wrong, taking those downloads when you see the numerology numbers like 111, 222, 333. When you get those numbers, you're getting downloads from the universe, so But with the flame here, I think of twin flames, because that's a whole nother journey. But it's still a journey, and it's still an ascension. It's still a spiritual growth. So this, Spirit's even calling upon those who are in the twin flame journey as well. Not everything has come together yet, but we're only in May. And so we need to be prepared. It's going to happen for the majority of you. It's going to happen, and but just please know that when it comes to the twin flames, and this is for a particular group of you guys, Spirit is telling you guys are eternally together already. Not to think that you're apart, even though I know some of you guys are not physically in contact. And the human part of us wants that contact so bad. But the spiritual part of us already knows that we are already connected. We just got to come together in human form to bring more love into the world. And that would be one of the main purposes of Twin Flame Connection, is coming together and working for the good, working for the better good, working for love, to bring love into this world that we don't have so much love in all honesty. Some of you guys are going to be noticing shapes, cloud shapes, visions, things like your angels are bringing symbols and signs to you, okay? And a lot of you will be seeing them outdoors in the skies around you. I mean, it could be animals, birds, it could be coins, feathers, even certain colors. But you're being told that there's a guardian angel, and spiritually we're all growing, and we have this guardian angel around us, and it's guiding us and directing us. When you feel that nudge to do something and you're uncertain about you need to do it. That is your guardian angel nudging you. I'm just being told and a few of you know what I'm talking about. You've been uncertain about doing something. There's a step you need to take. There's something you need to do, and you're kind of hesitant, and you might even be pussyfooting around about it. But I'm being told that for the viewer that is watching that and knows that, your guardian angel is trying to kick you in the butt. They want you to go forward with something. There's something, and you know what it is as you're watching this. Reason why, because I got another thing about shape-shifting down here. Okay? A lot of us are changing. A lot of us are I guess you call it shape-shifting. Spiritually, we are all shape-shifting. We are transforming, and that's what's happening right now. Between the next 3 months, we are shape-shifting, okay? Spiritually, we are changing from what we were, the old, into something brand new. We are becoming these butterflies that I picked up. All these little butterflies. We are coming out of the cocoon, and we are going to be butterflies, okay? And spiritual growth fell out. Alrighty? There are some changes you're going to see. But before I get to this second row here, you got the other angel, the Cupid angel, the love and desire. When we bring forth more love into a situation, more love into our area, our environment, we put out that desire. And when we put out that desire, we get that back, okay? You get that back. And Spirit's wanting you to just wants to know that we actually have Cupid angels too as well. And they're out there spreading the love. But as humans, we need to work on that part of ourselves, okay? So please know that you have angels around you. I'm about ready to take that incense and put it somewhere else. But anyways, be in the know that they're out there. If you are outside, and if you're like me and you get sparklies in your visions for a minute there, that's my indication that I have angels around me. And I always stop and I'm very grateful, and I just acknowledge it. I don't try to look directly at the sparkles. I just look at them in the distance. They're pretty. And I do get them inside sometimes, mostly outside in the clear light. I see the more of the sparkles. And so I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm assuming that's because some of you may experience lights in your peripherals. And you have perfect eyesight or whatever. The point is, like I'm looking for them right now, and I can see a few. And that's just indication that you have angels around you. And the more you become more in tune with the angels and talk with them daily, you're going to see them more. Example like the lights, and they will represent themselves to you different ways. Feathers is another way. If you get feathers a lot, I used to get feathers almost daily. But now I'm doing the lights thing, so. But the point is, you have angels around you a lot, okay? And they are working day and night, getting us through this episode that we're going through worldwide. And they just want people to stay focused, show some love, be prepared. Transformation is happening right now. A lot of us are staying home and having to deal with things personally. And when we deal with those personally, we're being shown things, some things we don't like, some things we do like, and some things you're going to start seeing things change. Especially, like I said, April, May, and June are 3 really good months that's starting the change, the transformation in people. And a lot of you will be straggling on a little bit after that to make this change. There's some things you're not willing to accept or willing to do yet. But and I'm just being told that this is not my reading here. This is what I'm being told that you're not willing to accept, to do, or make that change yet because you're uncertain. But you got to get past that. Okay. On the changes that we should be expecting here soon, some of us are going to be grieving. There's going to be some grief work. Some of us will be grieving over the past us, that we're letting go an old us. And sometimes that's hard for some people to do, to move forward. And so you're afraid to move forward. Some people are afraid of spirit. But please know that you are definitely being loved and cared for. You have angels all around you that are trying to communicate with you, healing, love. And I'm going to tell you, I'll get to this in a minute. I'm going to jump ahead of myself. But grief work is also about losing friends, losing family members that doesn't follow the same path that you follow. And they are not going to because they're not open-minded. And please be okay with that. Not everybody's divine purpose is the same. And you're being told that you are going to be guided in the right direction, on the right path, as long as you stay open to it. And it's okay to grieve over loss. But please know that grief is also a negative vibration. So you should experience it, express it, and then push it away and be done with it. Okay, so you can further grow. One of the hardest things for me is to acknowledge the grief that you're going through. Acknowledge why you're going through. Acknowledge how it's gotten there. And then also acknowledge that you do not need it. That is in the past. You're going to let that go and move forward. Okay. The next one is about self-employment. A lot of you are going to have this. One of the signs about spiritually growing is not being satisfied in your current job because you want to do something more spiritual, okay? And that is a sign. So a lot of you that are going through this moment of I don't want to be here no more, which I'm there. I love my job here, but I also have another job too, and I'm trying my best to get away from that and become self-employed. But again, this is the sign of spiritual growth, that you're wanting something different. You want another divinely purpose in life. You wanted to bring people education on what you are going through. You want them to know. You want them to experience some of the good things you're going to. But you also need to know that sometimes these experiences, to get where you're going, you have to go through some troubled times to get there. Okay. The next card is health changing. A lot of us are going to be, as you are spiritually growing, a lot of you are going to start acknowledging more health food changes, more healthy choices. You're going to be more conscious of what you're putting in your mouth. You're going to want to be more conscious of the toxins that you put in, the things you put on your body, the things you're around. You're going to start taking more of a health consciousness about yourself. That is another sign of spiritually growing. So if you're getting that feeling of wanting to exercise, and I know the summertime's coming, but this is something that's probably been eating at you for quite a while, okay? And the next one is finally the spiritual growth. A lot of us are experiencing different levels of spiritual growth, different awakening, different ascensions, and because each person has different personal baggage they got to let go and release and purge, then you'll be at different levels at all times, okay? And you'll once you purge an old thing that's toxic and not good for you, it could be an ancestral habit that you've carried down from what your mom and your grandmother did, or your dad and your grandfather did, and you're doing the same thing. There could be an ancestral habit you're doing that you need to release. I'm just being told there's purging that has to go on, and we're still in that purging stage. But some of you guys are doing great. Some of you guys are struggling, which is okay, and that's why I probably got this card here. It's because some of the people are struggling over some situations. I have several purges I have to go through. I've gotten through some I'm still stuck on, and it's absolutely normal. But please know that you will get through this as long as you keep doing the work. And I will be the first to tell you that work is very exhausting as a human being. As a spirit, it probably isn't exhausting at all. But as a human, I find purging old ancestral baggage, habits, toxins, and things that I've done in this life that was not good for me when I was younger, that I still have to purge and get rid of. I feel like it's exhausting. It's an exhausting journey. And then I discover just a year ago, that I'm in a twin flame journey as well. I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked from both doors, and but it's okay. I'm not here to vent, which I would love to, but I'm here to just share what Spirit is telling me to tell you. So please do know that the universe is weaving a cosmic plan for each and one of us. And we are to move forward and trust what Spirit has for us, which is very hard. It's hard for some of us to trust something that we don't physically see, but we spiritually see. And once you become spiritually awakened and you get this third eye, like mine itches all the time and it's driving me crazy like it's doing right now, you start clearly seeing information. You start clearly seeing a communication. You get that clarity. And then your crown chakra opens and you get that clear knowing. And then your heart palpates. You're like, what the heck's that? Because your heart's trying to open up with that unconditional love that we're supposed to be having. A lot of you guys will be working with the community, and a lot of you guys will be sharing your and you need to get out there and share your story, your spiritual story. A lot of you need to do that. Some of you guys are really good with speaking, your throat chakra, really good with speaking. So those who are really good and feel comfortable with speaking need to get out there and do that. Need to share your story so somebody else can like acknowledge they're not alone going through it. Because everybody's spiritual path is different. All their emotions and their feelings are different. The awakening process is different. Because each one of our baggages that we're purging is different. The last row here we got is the shape-shifting within the clouds. Look to the skies. Look for symbols and signs. Your angels are around you. Your spirit guides are around you. They're directing you. And as soon as I say that, there's a beautiful white butterfly going by my window. And that is again that's a symbol and sign saying that Spirit is around. Spirit is acknowledging you. And if you are anything that loves being outside, and most spiritual people do, then this time of the year is going to be great to get out and enjoy touching the earth with your feet and getting grounded and just being out in Mother Nature and seeing the birds and the butterflies and the changes and the animals, and know those are signs and symbols from Spirit to you, okay? But yes, please pay attention to the signs and symbols. Also, I'm being told that a lot of you are changing, and that's why I'm getting the shape-shifting. You're changing into a whole nother person, and you know this. You see the difference. And Spirit is acknowledging that a lot of you have changed, and they're very proud of you. There's also some communications coming from Spirit to a lot of you. A lot of you guys are spiritually growing to where you can hear clearly, see clearly, know clearly, and feel clearly. That is a form of communication. That's also your throat chakra. So if you feel like you're doing a lot of choking or coughing a lot lately, that's your chakra trying to open, okay? Clearing your throat, which I do a lot. That chakra is trying to open so that you can communicate better with Spirit in the spirit realm. I love this card. It's, you're sitting there talking to the eagle that's up in heaven, into this Indian. The eagle is the Spirit. And I believe that Spirit is in any type of form it wants to be. And it's whatever your heart believes that your spirit guide is okay, around you. The next card we got here is about healing, ancient healing wisdom. This is about getting rid of those ancient ancestral habits and what's the word I'm looking for? And toxic situations that has been passed down from generation to generation. This is the time. There's healing going to go on. You need to purge that. You're also being told that you're being healed and you're being watched over by the ancient spiritual healers, the shamans. And if you have any type of ancient spiritual, how am I looking for? Teachers you may have in your past, they are reaching out to you. Ascended masters, okay? And for some of you guys, if you don't know what ascended masters are, you can look that up. It's about somebody who's lived a life and then they've died, but they've done everything they could do spiritually, and now they're an ascended master. I think Jesus is considered one. Buddha is considered one. There's a list of them. One of mine would be Isis. She's an Egyptian queen. She was alive, and she has definitely taught a lot of people things. But everybody's is different. But again, you have something that's working with you. This is about the spirit realm is working with you. Okay, and of course we have showing compassion, sharing the compassion, sharing a compassionate heart, being love, showing love, exudating love out so you can receive it back. That's all about this. This is part of what the whole journey is about, is love, unconditional love. Okay, and then I have the two messages from this card. Summer solstice and radiance. I feel like in the summertime, for the lot of us, we're going to shine. We're going to be able to get out of this this funk that we're all in, get through the transformation. Summertime is going to be a big time for a lot of us to get through, grow, get out and into the nature and touch Mother Earth and be part of her. I feel like that's going to be the biggest part where we're all going to start seeing changes within ourselves. Okay, for sure. Before I go, I am being pulled to pull a few cards here to see if there's any messages from the tarot, from the spirit realm as well. Okay, anything that you would like for us to know, spirits? What's the spirit? Anything you'd like for me to pass on to the viewers? Anything you'd like for us to pass on to the viewers? What's the spirit? That's a lot. I don't know if I'll take all. Well, you know what? I'm going to take them. I'm being told to. I don't normally do that, but I'm being told to. Okay. Let's turn them over, and let's start off with the first one. Okay. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles is telling me right now that some of you guys are going to see your worth in a situation, especially during the spiritual growth time. Okay. A lot of you are going through some serious purging. It's causing some heartaches. You're letting go of some stuff, releasing some old friends, releasing some old habits, releasing some old family members as well who doesn't agree with your path. This is about releasing and letting go. This is about something that's causing hurt. This is also about releasing toxic stuff that's not good for you. Okay? I just got a movement out of the corner of my eye. Kind of shot me there. The next one is the Queen of Wands. It's about a lot of you people are spiritually manifesting this growth, manifesting your future, manifesting a goal, and you're going to reach it because the Queen of Wands is the Queen of manifesting. She has a wand and she knows how to use it. Okay? And this is our energy. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. I also see the sparks of intuition within a lot of us. Okay? We got the Ten of Swords. That's about a cycle that's ending. So there is, again, the transformation of something that's getting ready to happen. Okay? So we are changing. We are changing. Us who are on spiritual paths are changing and growing and ascending to a higher place. Everybody's on different parts, but we are ascending. And remember that the old is dying away. The old purging of doubts, an old purging of pains, an old purging of selfishness, unhappiness, toxic situations, old habits. Is purging them, getting them away. Then you got the Eight of Cups. I love this. The Eight of Cups is, look, you're heading off. You have your cups, and I find that you're spiritually heading off to get the rest of your spiritual path. And again, I told you, see how this person is ascending up the hill. A lot of us are ascending forward and moving away, moving up. We're walking away from things that doesn't serve us anymore, and we're walking away. And I see, again, he's climbing up a hill. It's spiritually ascending. You're moving upward. And I love this last card. There is a celebration in the end here, guys. There's a celebration coming. We're all going to reunite. Spiritually, we're all connected, and we know that. And that's another thing about the spider card. When I see this, the web means that each and every one of us are connected through the spirit, are connected through the universe, the cosmos. I mean, I could be here and you could be there, but all throughout the web, we're connecting to this web of life. We're connected. And here's a celebration at the end. We're going to be celebrating and having happy times, spiritually and physically, because we're going to manifest something for ourselves in this earthly realm. And cycles are ending, and there's celebrations that's coming. Okay? So I know that some of you guys are right now going through some, possibly even depression. And this is what this right here card reminds me of, depression. Purging that out as well. Because we're kind of like being quarantined and isolated. If you can get out in your yard and do things, do so. Order some wood. Have plants and have dirt delivered to your house if you can. And then start doing something outside. Just do some fun activities outside and get outside. Because depression is not good. And I feel like some of us who are in isolation or quarantine is going through some depression, in which we got to purge that and that's a hard one to do. And this is what Three of Swords is telling me too. There's also some types of heartache, and we're getting through it, but it won't be long, guys. I feel like summertime is going to be the time that we're going to be feeling better. Okay, Just hold on and know that Spirit is with you. I just want to give you this message from Spirit. I wasn't sure what Spirit wanted to say, but they wanted you to let you know that you guys are on the right path. You are purging, and some of you still need to purge more, and I'm one of them. But we're getting there, guys. And the very first card I love is that spider card where she's weaving and just telling us that we're all connected. We're all connected universally. We're all sisters and brothers, and we all love each other. Okay? We love each other. And we're working on understanding the symbols and signs that we are surrounded by our wonderful angels and spirit guides and whoever else you pray for too. Sorry. There is communication coming in. And a lot of us are doing better at communicating with them than we used to be. And we're also going through a healing. I hope this helped a lot of you guys. Stay positive, stay in love, and know that you're moving forward. Whether you're on a regular journey or twin flame journey or whatever journey you're on, please stay positive. Continue working on yourself. Don't let the outside world come in and distract you with what's going on. You continue working on yourself, okay? You have some promises here and some changes here. And just please know that Spirit is with you. They're always with you. Alrighty? I love you guys very much. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Again, this is another spiritual growth video. There are several ones ahead of this one. In June, I will do the July, August, September reading. But this is just a special one that came in between the monthly ones I normally do. I do every 3 months what's getting ready to happen. So this is just something that Spirit want to remind you guys, stay positive. Purge those negative ancestral habits and toxic situations you have going on with you right now. Purge them, get through it, because the next step is going to be a big step, guys. It's some serious transformation, and a lot of us are transforming, right? All right, so I thank you again. If you're new to my channel and this resonates with you, please do subscribe down below. I do monthly readings as well on the zodiac or horoscope forecasts as well, okay? Again, I love you, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay positive. Bye.